In the name of my ancestors, peace forever and always, and welcome to another edition of the Realities Temple on Earth. Of course, I am the gatekeeper of this internet ministry known as the mighty Angel Snub 7, your brother and hopefully your friend Talik Ibn Ra. This talk should only take a few moments, so please bear with me as I try to get my thoughts together so that this message is made clear. I would like to announce from henceforth on my channels, I will no longer accept friend invites, allow comments or video responses from any channel that I believe comes from a Caucasian person. Caucasian people are hereby banned from the Realities Temple on Earth ministry. Now, I do have relationships, associations with certain people, and we can still talk. And you are already here, and you've been with me for the last few years. So if the shoe do not fit, please don't worry, but there will be no more shoes for Caucasian people as far as this ministry is concerned. And I have been allowing Caucasian people to voice their opinion, video responses and comments. The only thing, the majority, I'm not going to say the minority, there is always an exemption to the rule. But a vast majority, the only reason why they come to our channels is to bring vulgar and filthy behaviors and to show their disagreement. If you disagree, why do you come here? But to cause some type of trouble, where your troublemaking here has ended. I always attempt to give a person the benefit of a doubt, and sometimes you pay a price for giving one the benefit of a doubt, because while you give them benefit of a doubt, they could take your life, and you will not be given the chance to take the life of this ministry. What brings me to this decision was that I always do a patrol of the enemies of the Realities Temple. And here was a Caucasian person, goes by the name, YouTube name of the Milton Response, and this person shows his face. And this person acts like it was some type of friend to this ministry, or understood where I'm coming from. But when I saw its post on a channel belonging to one of my enemies, calling me a racist, but I'm not a racist to the extreme of a Sarah City. I'm not a racist to the extreme of those black people they don't like. But I'm a racist, period. Shows your fraud and your hypocrisy. And the problem here is that these Caucasian people do not want to see you. They don't want to see us do good some kind of way. They want to be able to control. They want to be able to say that they had something to do with our success, something to do with who we are when we are positive. Now, they are the ones, the Caucasian people of this nation, caused us to be negative. This is the only life we know. Any type of negativity that we exhibit comes from their world. It does not come from our world. We did not come from Africa. We did not come from Asia. We were not taught by Native American people. Everything we know, how we think, is rooted and based in Caucasian people, their behaviors, their philosophy, their religion, their influence. As long as we, quote unquote, do good, it's all right. They want to be able to accept our gold medals, our trophies that we win, our Grammy Awards, our Oscars. They don't mind that. But when their world also caused us to be whores and prostitutes, drunkards and dope fiends, they don't want nothing to do with that. And they don't want nothing to do with those brothers and sisters striving to get us together so that we can make something of our own, something that we can call our own, become our own people. They want us to be and continue to be a black version of them. And I don't represent that. And I don't represent race. That's something that y'all did. White people created race. So I can't be a racist. I don't practice racism because I reject race. It is you who continue to use race and gender and class to keep the masses divided. And it is you who make white people look bad by running around talking about somebody behind their back. If you feel or felt that way about me, why do you bring it to me? But that's the way. That's why black folks don't trust Caucasian people. Because you talk one thing, you do something else. The Native American people said, you talk with forked tongue. You're fakes and you're hypocrites. You're liars and you're deceivers. You want to come to me and the first picture you want to paint, like you such a goody two-shoe that you can understand what somebody is saying when you really don't. You want to put on this picture so you think that you can sneak your way in and be trustworthy. I never trust snakes. And I want to make this very clear. I don't want to punish everybody. So behind the scenes, we can talk. Behind the scenes, you got to show me that you really with me, not because you can talk and run your mouth. I ask many of you to mirror these videos. Where they at? I ask many of you Caucasian people to promote this channel. Are you doing it? I want to see in your deeds what you're really about. Otherwise, you can stay the hell off my page. I will no longer accept comments, invitations, video responses from white people because you're troublemakers. And this thing, this mental response is a prime example. It hurts me to do that because this knowledge that's coming not only from me but from the black community is good for all of us, all of humanity. But you behave like what many call you, devil. You are a deceiver. You are a trickster. And I'm not going to tolerate it. You only have one chance with me on this. And now you can, what they say in the hood, you can kick rocks. I'm no longer interested. So Caucasian people are banned from this ministry. I sever my ties. If you really are sincere and you understand what is coming from this ministry, then you can understand and you will hang. You can stay a subscriber. Of course, you can still watch the videos. But I will not have no interaction, no discussion, no debates with these bums, these wackos. This is a hurting thing, because you have people trying to help, but y'all don't like hearing the real truth of nothing. You're arrogant and you're sadistic and you think you slick. And it's your loss. It's not my loss, because black folks been losing for the last 400 years. It's time now that we gain, and having somebody with you makes things for us worse. So thank you, Milton Response, for helping me make this decision, because earlier in the year I had asked the question, should I ban Caucasian people from my channel? And now it is official. Anytime I find a comment by a white person, Caucasian person, any video responses, they will be removed. Go to those who you have friended. You run to our enemies, my enemy, and think that you will be accepted here. You got something else, you got another thing coming. It's not going to happen. So with that said, I don't like punishing everybody, because everybody is not guilty of it. But again, those of you who are sincere, those of you who really can understand where I'm coming from, then you're going to have to hang with me. I ask my Caucasian friends and subscribers, just hang with me during this period. What is being offered here is our reality. Has nothing to do with race, has nothing to do with gender. It has something to do with the upliftment of the human dynamic. And unfortunately, race is part of it. And the truth must be told, and y'all know the truth. But again, there are Caucasian people, they don't want to see black people uplifted. This bozo, this bum, don't want to see us doing good unless white folks involved. I don't want you in my house no more. I want to be able to do for myself, just like many of these do for themselves. I don't need you. I don't want your advice. I don't want your suggestions. We want to raise ourselves. I thought that's what you wanted for black people. You wanted us to do for ourselves. But that's not what you really want. No, what it is also, you don't like us telling the truth, because we can accept responsibility and make proper choices. But also at the same time, at the root of our problem, we're going to tell you who the root of it and the cause of it, and it was this American white man that stole us 400 years ago, that lynched us, that denied us the right to vote, raped our women, and I can go on and on and on. I'm going to let you know and remind you of your evil, and you're still doing the same kind of stuff undercover today with your criminal system, with all your educational system. You still do dirt to black folks, and that's what you don't like to hear. Well, I'm sorry. This voice gonna let your ass know what the real deal is. You can't handle the truth. You are the racist bastard. Thank you for listening. Caucasians are banned. I'm done. This was it is. The Reality's Temple on Earth.